Welcome to the end of Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Technically, this isn't the end, but it is the end of the mystery behind the Masked Gentleman. We are finally going to learn who the Masked Gentleman really is. All we have to do is look at the show put on for us in the auditorium. So, look at the screen, and the show begins. Continuing from the story in the previous video, but then... the king awoke, trapped under a pile of rubble. The minister to whom he had entrusted his life was gone. The king used every last ounce of his strength to clear away the rocks, and he made his way back to the surface. And when he finally escaped... he saw the minister living happily with the princess as husband and wife. I hope you figured out by now who the Masked Gentleman is. Somebody who is very mad at Henry for marrying Angela. Somebody who is supposed to be dead but has come back to life only to find his girlfriend stolen and his former servant rich and greedy. Welcome, ladies and germs, parasites of all ages, to my little theater of revenge. Might I interest you in a young British lad? I have one left, so you'll have to act fast. Boo on you. Leave Luke out of this. He's just a boy.
Just how deep do you want to delve? I hope you've enjoyed this look into my world, Layton. I've left you one final puzzle, so that you may save your little friend. It looks as if he's in quite a predicament, and so high up. My. Is it true, Layton? I've heard you have a history of letting your friends down.
I think this is the closest the game gets to giving us an explanation of the prologue where the masked gentleman was flying around the town. This isn't a satisfactory explanation because what he did there was not flying, that was falling with style. In the prologue, he was clearly flying with wings. He did complete 360-degree rotations in the air. We're almost there. Yeah, this has to be it. Okay, we've got him. Fantastic. But there is no time to worry about how the masked gentleman can fly at this point. We have the Grand Hall Rescue, puzzle number 133. What we want to do is drop down several ropes in order to save Luke. But there are only certain places where we can drop down. So let's see, Luke is at this area, which means we're gonna have to land on this rope, which means we land on that rope, which means we fall at H, which means I fall at D, or do I fall at G? Yeah, okay, A, D, G, L. A, D, G, L.
Don't keep me in suspense. There is no puzzle without a solution. Bravo, Layton. You risked your life and saved your friend. Yes, well, as a friend once told me, no risk, no glory. Well, I suppose I won't be needing this anymore. It pains me to see you like this, Randall.
Randall?
But how? Well, isn't this quite the reunion? Now, my revenge is at hand.
Yes, that's right. Randall is the masked gentleman. He did not die, he lived. Lived to plot revenge. 18 years afterwards.
Master Randall? Is that really you? It is, unfortunately for you. I have returned to take back everything you stole from me. The Azran treasure, my family fortune, and my Angela. Henry, you will know the pain I have felt all these years.
Randall, calm down, buddy. Why don't you try solving a puzzle? You like puzzles, don't you like puzzles, Randall?
Randall, no! It's not like that!
Master Randall, please. You've got it all wrong. Let me explain. Oh, I would love to, but unfortunately, I'm not interested in your explanations. You could at least tell us where you've been all these years.
Yeah, good point. Where have you been, Randall?
Well, all right. Why not? What good is an untold tale? I first explored the ruins of Akbadai nearly 18 years ago. I was only a few steps from unlocking its secrets before I fell victim to one of its many cunning traps. I fell into a deep ravine where I could have died, but as fate would have it, an underground river broke my fall.
Well, that's convenient. Yeah, he fell into a river. So, does younger Randall look like older Randall? 'Cause their skin, they have different skin colors and different hair colors. And one has glasses and the other doesn't.
The current washed me onto the banks of a remote village. The villagers nursed me back to health. I made a full recovery, but I could not tell the villagers anything about myself. My mind was a blank. You had amnesia? I worked in the village while I tried to recover my memory.
And yes, Firth. Remember Firth, who's been searching for a puzzle-loving maniac he met 18 years ago? Randall was the person he's searching for.
Months went by. Years went by. Then eventually I gave up on trying to unearth my old life. Then one day, I received a letter. I know all about your past, Red. I know who took everything from you, and I know how to get it all back. The letter recounted my life in great detail, and it said that the one who had betrayed me was a man named Henry.
Naturally, I decided to trust this anonymous letter rather than actually double-checking the information for myself.
When I read that name, it was as though someone had turned a key in my mind. Everything came flooding back. I remembered all that I had, and all that had been taken from me. But the letter didn't end there. I have a plan to take revenge on those who have wronged you. You need only to don the garb of the masked gentleman, and they shall cower before you. So it was decided. I would have my revenge by taking back what was mine. And the letters continued, each one advising me on how to execute my plan as the masked gentleman. As each phase of my plan fell into place, I felt myself returning with it. The masked gentleman brought me back.
So, somebody was secretly financing Randall and telling him what to do.
Letters. Professor, do you think...
I fear the worst, Luke. This closes my tale of woe. However, we still have a few tears to shed. Henry, you shall bear witness as I ruin you, just as you ruined me. Master Randall, wait!
And we solved a mystery. What is this Whoa! 2 mysteries! Mystery number 1, the Mask of Chaos. Randall used the myth behind the Mask of Chaos to convince everyone of its power. This was a key element in his plan to take revenge on Henry. And the Masked Gentleman is the long-missing Randall. The long-missing Randall. And that is the end, everybody. That is the end of the chapter.